medium dogs now. And a reminder, running in reverse order. First of 10 medium dogs, and the first we can look at is Aberdeen Abigail Doxford from Wigfield, with a 6-year-old working Cocker Spaniel from Bristol. Rehomed Spaniel is Wigfield. Bit of a handful to train. What will he be like? What will she be like, I should say, here on the green carpet in Crufts? And away we go. Obviously last in jumping this morning. That's why it's going first in this section. The Crufts singles for medium dogs. And a little bit of a confusion there. Absolutely no faults, but a lot of time lost in that particular manoeuvre. Good tight twisting turn. Good effort from Wigfield so far. Doing what she's supposed to do, apart from that little hesitation up over the wall. Long jump is not a problem. And I think she's headed for the exit there, if I'm honest with you. That's a bit of an about turn. Precious time lost, and 5 faults picked up as well by Abigail and by Wigfield.
So, unfortunately, good round, just a couple of faults creeping in there. I think she thought that there was a bacon sandwich or something out through those doors.
Can't sniff that from up here. Anyway, Linda Cummings, she has 2 back-to-back dogs that she is running here. The first is Cooper, working sheepdog, age 7, from County Durham. First show since October last year, coming back from a tendon injury. So, might have a bit of a breather between Linda's 2 dogs running back-to-back dogs. And Cooper coming back, the 7-year-old from an injury. Good to see Cooper back. Points, and the time is respectable. Just a strange sort of entry to that. Wasn't quite sure which way to take it. Possibly lost a few seconds there. Seesaw's okay though. No, flying over that wall. What a jump that is. And neatly and quick, and this is really good. This is good from Linda and from Cooper, the working sheep, up and down over the dog walk. No faults there. Yeah, that's fine. 39.7. First to go, and a clear round 2.
Very nice round there. Again, just having an eye to the clock and to what's coming later on. They're going to take 4 of these dogs through to the final tonight, plus the winner of each round if it's not in that top 4. Having an absolutely fantastic time. Are they going to get this dog walk? Oh, yes, just made sure. So we don't get this happen very often, but Linda has actually got dogs drawn consecutively, because what we're doing now, we're running the dogs in reverse order of how they placed, and unfortunately she got 2 placed back to back, if you like. So they're very kind here, and they usually give them at least 30 seconds to change dogs. There you go.
Bit of a sip of water for Linda. Is there any specific? No, she's back up and ready to go.
I'm not sure she's ready to go looking at her.
I think so. I think she looked okay to me. Not breathing heavily or anything like that, using a bit of my sporting knowledge there. Looked okay. And Phoenix. Again, a working sheepdog. Phoenix, an agility champion. And Linda, ready. Absolutely ready. What are you talking about? She's ready. She's fine. Not a problem.
She's going to do this. Draw, big draw breath, and we're off.
And we're off. With Linda and with Phoenix through that tunnel. Just a little bit wide coming out of the tunnel. Good through the weaves, approaching it from the right-hand side and nipping through there very smartly. And just a little hesitation, a little scramble on the brand new green carpet here at the main arena at Crufts. Possibly a few seconds drop there. Okay, through the tunnel. Oh dear, that's an elimination. We'll have a look at the end of the round. Back at that, and that's a great shame for Linda and for Phoenix, but again the round will be completed. And again, it missed the wards, but it doesn't really matter. This will complete the round, and we'll get a huge round of applause. Back to back then, efforts from Linda, who still remains top of the pile with her previous dog Cooper.
Yeah, and unfortunately that's just the luck of the draw. Probably if she'd have had a bit longer break, she may not have made that mistake, but we'll never know.
Stephanie Spezia, Detroit and London is their joint hometown for Luna. 4-year-old Chihuahua cross, rescued from near Detroit, now been living in the UK for 3 years. First time at Crufts, qualified for both singles and teams. 2016 was her first full summer competing in championship classes. Very, very talented dog, Graham.
If I'm totally honest, that's the first time I've seen this dog run, so I'm really interested to see. I've heard about it, so I'm really looking to see how this partnership perform. And if they finished and qualified here for Crufts, they must be going well at the moment. Which way round this next jump will she go? Calls it on the inside, which most of the people seem to be doing at the moment. They're favouring that. The seesaw must touch the ground to show control. Now the fast bit of the course. Now she's got to make the dog sure the dog picks up the wall. It does that nicely over the long jump. Oh, not quite over the long jump. 5 to go, and now a bit of confusion reigns.
Shame about that long jump, Graham, because Luna and Stephanie were going very, very well until then.
Took off really early there, such a shame.
This is Zoom bowing out. 11-year-old Kelpie, Crufts 2017, cheeky rescue dog, barks her way round the finale for Zoom. A very, very successful career too.
Been a great partnership over the years. This dog owes Nicola nothing. Done fantastically well and continues to do well even at 11 years of age. So if you want to know, does my agility keep your dog fit, then this is proof of the pudding, as they say. Just that little bit slower. She'll be looking to put in a really good, the best round she can, nice and steady, put the pressure on the rest of the people. There's an outside chance she should still get in the mix here.
She could well get it in the mix. The time will not be the quickest that we have seen, but it is a clear round. Over the dog walk then, and is nearly in sight. Yep, good contact. 47.1 for Nicola, and for the 11-year-old Kelpie, Zoom, and as things stand, second place. We're looking at Rumble and Joe Gleed, 4-year-old crossbreed, and Joe, you believe, Graham, a real improving talent this year.
If I had a vote, she would probably get my vote for the most improved handler and competitor and trainer in the last 12-18 months. She really is now top class and doing really, really well with all the dogs. Not just the one dog she's got a collie as well. And it is just a pleasure to see her doing so well.
All good and clean so far for Joe and for Rumble. The dog, apparently the chilled out part of this particular partnership. Spring across, Cocker Spaniel. Clapping her hands to try and just get a little bit of extra speed out of Rumble coming towards the end. And this is going to be good. This will be good. Very close. 40.6 for Joe and for Rumble. Second place. And right in the mix, Graham.
Yes, as you'd expect. She's going to be there or thereabouts. We'll just have to wait and see how they stack up when they combine the results.
Becky Sargent all set to go. You're looking at Dolly, 7-year-old border collie and agility champion from the Warrington area, part of the impressive team Dolls. Just a privilege, Becky saying, to be on the green carpet with Dolly.
Yeah, Dolly is her life, and this is just a great partnership. She's really, really nervous, I know, Becky, but she's just got to hold it together.
Beautiful looking dog is Dolly. 7, a good age as well. Just a slight hesitation, but the round is still clear. Good contact point on that seesaw. Quickly out of the tunnel. This is the quickest part of the course over that long jump. Where am I going now? Getting a few seconds drop. It's the dog walk now, and it could just be outside it. 41.3 then for Dolly and for Becky into third place.
And that's where these wide turns cost you, because you'd have looked at that and thought that's much quicker than the Spaniel that you've just seen, but there you go.
Stephen Richardson, we saw him in the British Open yesterday from Cumbria with Libby. 10.5 years old is Libby, crossbreed. Just an amazing dog to own, and Stephen saying owes me absolutely nothing. And very energetic start to this round from trainer and from dog. full of energy. Good sink as well, and good speed. Just where am I going? Just a slight flicker there, but it's still good. Tight turn. That's a difficult part of the course. All is fine. Time is looking impressive. Need a bit of speed here on the final part of the course. It's looking very impressive. Keep an eye on the clock if you would. Keep an eye on it. It's going to be very, very close. Just outside 40.7 then for Stephen and for Libby, and that's good enough for third, Graham.
It is, and I think probably the dog walk might have been just a little bit close, but again, what you have to do, I think, is watch the rear paws of the dog, and there he does. The back paw just gets half an inch on it.
Penultimate dog then, Sean Illingworth and Maybe, and into the round already from Crawley. A winning partnership, this one already, and hoping to stretch their list of successes here. They've had a good morning. That is why they're the penultimate dog, and looking quick and classy. Just keep an eye on the clock always. Just righted things there. Looked as though problems could be looming. Calling Maybe around is Sean, and it's good. This is a really fast time as well. Look at that over the dog. Oh, brilliant. 35.6 for Sean and for Maybe. That has taken a massive bite out of the best time.
That's Sean and Maybe at their best, and it sets up a familiar showdown in just a minute, because we've got Natasha Wise to come. They've been in this position, but bearing in mind that it's all about qualifying for tonight's final.
This is qualifying. It's still a thrilling competition in its own right. Old rivals Sean and Natasha. Tasha Wise and Dizzy, 11-year-old border collie, 3-time world champion, 6 times an Olympia champion. And a gauntlet pretty much thrown down by Sean there. What will Natasha and Dizzy respond with?
What she needs to do, Jim, I'm really sorry, is that she's got to resist the temptation to go out and beat Sean. What she needs to do is put in a class, clear round, and make sure she gets in that final. And then if she can get in the final, we are going to see some competition tonight.
We've seen a great competition already here. Just be calm, just make that final. A little bit of tactics involved here, but I get the impression they want to be the quickest. Coming towards the end of it now. Watch the clock, keep watching it, keep watching it. 35.8 against 35.6, second place then for Natasha. But literally the blink of a dog's eye, the difference.
But what does Natasha do when she comes out? First thing is it gives it its reward and plays with it. I tell you what, I'm...
You're tingling, mate, you're tingling, I can feel it.
I am. Really looking forward to tonight's final. Just, if you're watching here, please, please, please make sure you tune in tonight and watch tonight's final. It promises to be something really special.
All of you on YouTube ain't going anywhere. I know that. Massive audience, and we're in for massive entertainment tonight. This just the qualifying, to remind you, for the final, and the result then of the medium section. And just have a look at that. 35.6 for Sean, 35.8 for Natasha, but both safely through for another enthralling contest later on. So here we are then with a presentation from the thrilling qualifying competition that we have just seen. We're looking at the small dogs. Charlotte Harding taking first place in the small dogs. And Ashley with second place. Last Crufts for Ashley. Terrific. And Sean in the medium dogs. And, well, those two will be going eyeball to eyeball in a couple of hours' time. We could be sure about that. Large. Well done, Dan. Well done, Dan Shaw. Winner of the large section here. And, well, it's terrific entertainment and terrific quality that we have seen as well.